In the vast epic of the universe, a new story is unfolding, not of stars but of intelligence we're building ourselves. For eons, the cosmos has been a silent witness to the rise and fall of worlds, but now something unprecedented is happening on one small planet. This is the story of artificial intelligence, or AI, humanity's quest to breathe life into circuits and code. It's a journey to create not just tools, but companions and collaborators, machines that can think, learn, and perhaps even dream alongside us. For billions of years, evolution shaped intelligence, sculpting minds from simple beginnings to the complex creatures we see today. Nature experimented endlessly, producing the wonders of animal cognition and eventually the human mind. Now for the first time, we're trying to design intelligence from scratch, using our own ingenuity to replicate what nature took ages to perfect. What if we could accelerate evolution, building minds from logic and code instead of carbon and water? Could we create new forms of intelligence faster and more adaptable than anything biology has ever known? AI is humanity holding up a mirror to its own mind, asking, what does it mean to think, to learn, to create? As we teach machines, we're forced to confront the mysteries of our own consciousness. The journey isn't a straight line, it's full of twists, setbacks, and wild ambition, sometimes promising the moon, sometimes delivering a calculator. Each breakthrough is met with new challenges, and every failure teaches us something vital. Yet the dream persists, fueled by our relentless curiosity. The spark of wonder that drives a child to gaze at the stars is the same force pushing scientists to unlock the secrets of artificial minds. We'll travel from ancient myths to the birth of computers, and see how machines began to show glimmers of thought. The idea of artificial beings has haunted our imagination for centuries, long before the first computer flickered to life. Today, AI is woven into our world, from our pockets to our cars. It shapes our daily lives, often in ways we barely notice, quietly transforming how we live, work, and connect. The next chapter? It's being written right now, in code and data, across our pale blue dot. The story of AI is just beginning, and its future is limited only by our imagination. Long before computers, the idea of artificial beings lived in our imagination. Across cultures and centuries, humans have dreamed of creating life from lifelessness, of building companions, helpers, or even rivals from stone, metal, and myth. Ancient myths gave us Hephaestus's golden automatons and Talos, the bronze guardian, early echoes of AI. These stories weren't just entertainment, they reflected a deep curiosity about intelligence, agency, and the boundaries between the natural and the artificial. As knowledge grew, myths became machines. Clockwork automata that wrote poems or played music. These marvels of engineering blurred the line between art and science, showing that imagination could inspire invention. The digesting duck, built in the 1700s, mimicked life and amazed crowds, hinting that living actions could be replicated by gears and springs. It was a spectacle, but also a statement. Perhaps the mysteries of life could be unraveled and rebuilt, but the real groundwork was laid by thinkers like George Boole, who created a logic where reasoning could be reduced to true or false. Boolean logic, the language of computers. This breakthrough transformed abstract thought into something machines could one day process. If thought was calculation, maybe a machine could do it. The idea that human reasoning could be mechanized began to take hold, inspiring inventors and mathematicians alike. Charles Babbage designed the analytical engine, a programmable mechanical computer. His vision was bold, a machine that could follow instructions, store information, and perform any calculation. Ada Lovelace saw its potential to manipulate symbols, not just numbers, becoming the world's first computer programmer. She imagined machines composing music or creating art, foreseeing a future where creativity and computation would intertwine. These visionaries sketched blueprints for thinking machines a century before electronics. Their ideas laid the foundation for the digital revolution, even if their inventions remained unfinished in their time. They were the architects of the digital universe, dreaming of a future they'd never see. Their work inspired generations to come, proving that imagination is the first step toward innovation. The dream of artificial minds was moving from myth to math. The impossible was becoming possible, one equation at a time. The stage was set for the next leap, a leap that would transform not just machines but the very nature of intelligence itself. The story of modern artificial intelligence truly ignited in the summer of 1956 at Dartmouth College, a quiet campus that would soon become the birthplace of a revolution. That summer, a group of visionary scientists gathered with a bold ambition to explore the possibility that every aspect of human intelligence could, in principle, be simulated by a machine. These pioneers, coming from mathematics, engineering, and psychology, dared to imagine a future where machines could think, learn, and reason just like people. Their discussions were filled with excitement and hope as they mapped out the first steps toward building intelligent machines. It was here, in this historic meeting, that the term artificial intelligence was coined, a phrase that would shape decades of research and spark the imagination of generations to come. Early optimism soared. With the advent of electronic computers, these researchers believed that human-level intelligence was just around the corner, perhaps only a few years away. The logic theorist, created by Alan Newell and Herbert Simon, was a groundbreaking program that could prove mathematical theorems. For the first time, machines weren't just calculating, they were reasoning, taking steps that mirrored human thought. Soon after, ELIZA arrived, a program that simulated a psychotherapist. It amazed people by holding conversations that felt surprisingly real, showing how easily humans could be fooled by the illusion of understanding. Yet, as researchers dug deeper, the gap between mimicking intelligence and achieving true comprehension became unmistakably clear. Chess soon emerged as the next grand challenge. If a machine could defeat a chess master, would that mean we had finally built a truly intelligent being? Early chess programs were clumsy and limited, but they laid the essential foundation for decades of progress in AI, inspiring new generations of researchers. The dream of a thinking machine was alive and growing, but the road ahead would be long, filled with both hope and uncertainty. Each breakthrough brought excitement but also revealed new and unexpected challenges that demanded fresh ideas and perseverance. The field was set for both triumphs and setbacks, as researchers debated, collaborated, and sometimes disagreed on the best path forward. And so the quest for artificial minds pressed on, driven by curiosity, ambition, and the enduring hope that one day, machines might truly think. After Dartmouth's optimism, reality hit hard. AI pioneers found real-world problems far more complex than expected. The first AI winter arrived in the 1970s, funding dried up and progress stalled. Hype had outpaced reality and many projects were abandoned. Some researchers pivoted to expert systems, AI that captured the knowledge of specialists in narrow fields. These systems were useful but brittle, and their limitations led to a second AI winter in the late 1980s. The term AI became almost toxic, synonymous with broken promises. Yet, a few persisted, quietly searching for new breakthroughs. The dream was battered, but not dead. AI research waited for a new spark. The thaw came with a new idea: machine learning. Instead of programming every rule, what if machines could learn from data? Neural networks inspired by the brain could recognize patterns and learn from mistakes. Early neural nets were limited, but breakthroughs like backpropagation unlocked new power. The internet brought a flood of data, and faster processors, especially GPUs, provided the muscle. This convergence sparked the era of deep learning. In 2012, deep learning models shattered records in image recognition. Suddenly, machines could see, hear, and understand with superhuman accuracy. The AI winter ended in a Cambrian explosion of new capabilities. AI was no longer just following rules, it was learning. The field was reborn and progress accelerated. The dream of intelligent machines was alive again. The world was about to change. AI escaped the lab and quietly became part of daily life. It's in your pocket, your car, and the information you see every day. Unlock your phone with your face, that's AI. Voice assistants, predictive text, music recommendations, and navigation, all powered by AI. These systems learn from millions of users, personalizing your experience. Search engines, social media feeds, and online shopping are all shaped by AI algorithms. AI now powers self-driving cars, helps doctors spot diseases, and accelerates scientific discovery. It's become a fundamental utility, a new kind of electricity. We barely notice it, but AI is everywhere, shaping our world. The age of invisible intelligence has arrived. We stand at a remarkable moment in the story of intelligence. Today's AI can generate art, write essays, and converse fluently, magic to the pioneers of the past. Generative AI and large language models are a massive leap forward, but with power comes challenge. AI can create misinformation, amplify bias, and disrupt economies. Navigating this future demands wisdom and ethical responsibility. The ultimate question: what if we create an AI with human-level or superhuman intelligence? Such a being could solve our greatest problems, or create new ones. The story of AI is the story of us, our ambitions, fears, and curiosity. We are assembling stardust into a new kind of mind. The outcome depends on our choices, not just our technology. The universe gave us minds to ponder it. Now we try to return the favor. The voyage has just begun.